Hello, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I was gonna come on camera, but I'm outside and like the sun is kick myself off. I'm outside and it's like cloudy, but the sun is right in my eyes, and I really I'm gonna have trouble seeing you guys. So let me see. How are you guys? Maybe if I come back here. Let's see. Hey, Barb. Hey, Sassy Patriot. Hey, Shabane. Hey, Elsa, Mitchy Mitch, Cheryl, Peach. How are you guys? Hey, Delaney. Good to see you. Hey, Jody, Jay Butter, Christine. I think he's getting charged too, but I don't know. I'm nervous as can be. Hey, Elsa, Nancy. How are you guys this morning? Debbie. It's a Monday. Got the kids back in school. I've been sitting here, piddling around the house, and my dog ate one of Bentley's boxing gloves, so he's been throwing up leather and foam, and he's doing a little better now. Punksy, I really love you, and Punksy has an amazing channel that she's really just starting, but she's taken off really. She does like EVPs and stuff. If you guys are interested in that, go check her out. And another person that's just on my heart today, the Incognito Gypsy. She has an amazing channel, and she also does like a spiritual side of these true crimes, like tarot readings, pendulums, different things. If you're interested in that, go check those two ladies out. Hey, Gregory, good to see you. Oh my gosh, he is Woofy. Good. Oh, I'm so happy to see you in here, and thank you for sharing. Don't leave, Woofy. I need you in here. Hey, Sophie Grace, Caddy, Texas girl. Hey, Juju. I know, Christine. I'm really anxious too. Hey, Nana's Angels. Good to see you. I enjoy your channel. I've shown a couple of your videos before. It just sucks. I feel like you can connect so much better on camera, but it's just not going to work out here. I'm sorry. That sucks. But anyways, let's see. Yes, I need you. Let me see. I've got the website. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys this while we're waiting on the press conference. So this is the video that came out on the news. This is the news that's streaming the press conference. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. Oh my gosh, Christine, that would have been really awesome. Here. Okay.
Good afternoon to you, Sean. We are in the lobby here at the Manchester Police Department. This huge missing poster of little Harmony Montgomery still on display here in the lobby. As you said, there is intense speculation and curiosity about what investigators will reveal at 1 o'clock. As far as we know right now, Harmony's body has still not been found, and no suspects have been named in this case. 10 months ago, the chief of police stunned the community with a New Year's Eve press conference announcing the search for a 5-year-old Manchester girl. Since then, Harmony's photo and her story have spread around the world. The intense interest and efforts to find Harmony, who had not been seen in 2 years, captivated the community here in New Hampshire. On August
And just seeing his face makes me so angry. Oh, it's 10 minutes away. Oh, you're close. You're super close. Hey, Rebellious Rose. He just pisses me off so bad. And when we watch those interviews, oh God, and then just knowing he wants all that silence. Let's see what they have to say. I hope he's getting charged. But
August 11th, the case shifted from a missing child to a homicide investigation, but her body has not been recovered. Her father, Adam Montgomery, was the last person to have legal and physical custody of her back in November of 2019. He was arrested in early January of this year on felony assault charges against Harmony and has been in Valley Street Jail ever since. Adam is scheduled to go on trial for weapons charges in November. He has never been named a suspect in his daughter's disappearance. We did reach out to Harmony's biological mother. This morning, she told us she has no comment. Also had contact with Adam's uncle in Florida. He says he is anxiously awaiting this update.
Oh my gosh. So they reached out to, Kevin, wasn't his name Kevin? Yeah, Kevin and Crystal to get their opinions. And Kevin is anxiously waiting. Oh my God. I don't even know. I know 2 years already. He's an absolute monster. Thank you guys for being here. It really makes me so happy to see people's interest in this, because I don't know. I know there's a lot of stuff going on drama-wise that's attached to some of these cases, and it's just nice to see that people still care just about the cases. They just want to know what's going on. Well, so this news, they're streaming it, so we just have to wait. Let me refresh and see. 4 minutes, it says. 4 minutes. So we're just going to wait here. I don't know if it will pop up here.
This is what you've been waiting for.
Let's see. What do you guys think it is? Oh, thank you, Nana's Angels. I hope and pray that they found her. However, I just don't have a ton of faith. It's been so long, and they're looking in the sewers and stuff. Hello, Incognito Gypsy. If you look and see, there's a lot of people in here that said they were subbing to you because I was talking about your channel and Punksy's channel, because I just love you guys, and you're on my heart this morning. And it's a different side of true crime. It's a spiritual side of true crime, which is really cool. So yeah, I love you guys. I get so nervous it makes me sick. I'm ready for this one to be over. I want closure for everyone. I know what you mean, because I always have nervous stomach. Like if I get really anxious, nausea is always part of that. And I've got it right now. I immediately started feeling nauseous, like when I knew that we were going live about this, because I had a different live scheduled. And when I found out that, this update was happening, Teresa from the channel Criminality, if you guys aren't subbed over there, she's awesome. I love her so much too. She messaged me and was like, hello, hurry up. There's an update. Can you stream at 1? Because I think she's at school, or, so I think she's going to be in here. But anyways, if you're not subbed over there, she's the whole reason that I saw this in time for us to do it. I get nervous boobs. Aw, Punksy. Yeah, it is the best group. Hey, Diamond Eyes. Hello, Alex. I hope they found her. Maybe he finally told them where she's at. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Mitchy Mitch. I don't know if he would talk. With him trying to get his interviews, like, thrown out of court to where the jury can't see them and they're not part of the record, that makes me wonder. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Let's see. Oh, my God. So nervous, you guys. Let's see. Will it be right here, or will it be like on the, let's see, now watch on demand? Or is that something else? Whoa, yeah, that's totally something else, and don't need internet. It took me to a thing for internet. We just have to find it. I guess it said that it will be on this page. But this is the same article we just read. So hold on a minute.
This is what you...
Investigators have not confirmed any details they'll talk about in the news conference. You guys help me out. If you see before I do where it's streaming, let me know. Although I'm not looking at chat, but hold on. I will be right back. I'm just checking because I know it's streaming on WMUR.com. So look, the news conference will begin at 1. WMUR will stream it live on WMUR TV, WMUR.com, and the WMUR mobile app. Sex chat, get the hell out of here. Hey, Lips. Good to see you. Hey, Christina Ahmed. Oh, you're at 998, Punksy. Oh, my God. I hate the WMR. Well, I'm going to pull up one of the groups. I'm sure that we'll get it there. Okay. Sorry, you guys. We will find it. Or if you guys see it before me, let me know. It's a little confusing if it's going to be on the website. but it's not on the front page. Montgomery. We won't miss anything because I will definitely scroll back on anything that we missed. Streaming on NBC Boston 10. Is that the website? So NBC Boston 10. I think I found it. The website or the YouTube channel, you guys? Oh, thank you, Christina. Yay, you're at 1K, Punksy. Holy moly, and you deserve it so much. Watch live. Here we go. Well, let me make sure. Yes. Okay. They're just walking up on the stage. Hold on. Yay, you guys. Thank you. You're the bomb.com. Oh my God. I'm very nervous, y'all. Okay. Hey, CDT. Good to see you.
Good afternoon.
Chandler.
I'm New Hampshire Attorney General John Formella, and I'm joined here today by Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg and the team from the Manchester Police Department and members of my office.
Oh my.
We're here today to provide a further update regarding the ongoing investigation into the 2019 murder of Harmony Montgomery.
2019.
As you'll recall, back in January, we announced that 5-year-old Harmony likely disappeared sometime between November 28th and December 10th of 2019. In August of this year, after almost 8 months of investigative work undertaken by the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, and other law enforcement partners, we announced that we had concluded that 5-year-old Harmony was murdered in Manchester in early December of 2019.
Oh my God.
This conclusion was based on multiple sources of investigative information, including biological evidence. Since August, the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, and our other law enforcement partners have continued to investigate this case in an effort to seek answers and justice for Harmony. Today, we are announcing another major step in this investigation.
Oh my God.
Earlier this morning, Adam Montgomery was arrested for the murder of Harmony Montgomery in 2019
Oh my God.
and other related charges. Specifically, Mr. Montgomery has been charged with the following 4 charges.
Oh my God.
Second-degree murder for recklessly causing the death of Harmony Montgomery, a person under 13 years of age, under circumstances manifesting an extreme indifference to the value of human life, by repeatedly striking Harmony in the head with a closed fist in Manchester on
Oh
or
my
about December
God.
7, 2019.
Ooh, you guys.
Falsifying physical evidence for purposely altering, destroying, concealing, or removing the body of Harmony Montgomery with the purpose to impair its verity or availability in an official proceeding or investigation in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020.
Oh my God. I'm
Abuse of
crying
force
too.
for purposefully and unlawfully removing, concealing, or destroying the corpse of Harmony Montgomery,
You
any part
fucking
thereof,
sick bastard.
in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020, and tampering with witnesses or informants for purposely attempting to induce or otherwise cause Kayla Montgomery to testify or inform falsely
I want that arrest
in
affidavit.
Manchester between approximately December 7th,
Whoa.
2019 and January 4th, 2022. Mr. Montgomery is
Holy wow.
expected to be arraigned on these charges in Hillsborough County Superior Court, Northern District in Manchester tomorrow, October 25th, 2022. While today's arrest is a major step in this investigation, there is much work to come.
Uh-oh.
Charges and allegations against Adam Montgomery are merely accusations, and he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. That said, today I do want to again express my deepest sympathies
Oh, man.
to Harmony's family, friends, and loved ones. We understand that today's news, while significant for purposes of this investigation,
Yep.
is yet another difficult moment
There you go,
for
BS
those
detector.
who loved Harmony
We're going to go over
and
it all.
those who have followed this case. Our hearts go out especially to Harmony's family.
My God.
My office will continue to provide whatever assistance we can
Thank God, though,
through our
because
Office of Victim Witness Assistance
mm-mm.
as they deal with these difficult moments. In a moment, I'm going to turn it over to Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg. But once again, before I do, I want to extend my
I
sincere
think so,
thanks to the
Karma.
Chief and the entire team at the Manchester Police Department for the time and dedication and professionalism that they've put into this case.
Yep.
And their relentless pursuit for justice on behalf of Harmony and those who knew and loved her. Chief.
CPS failed Harmony big time, BS detector. My eyes are leaking.
Good
Mine too,
afternoon.
Jen.
I'm Alan Aldenberg, the Chief of Police for the Manchester Police Department. This morning at approximately 10:30 a.m., Adam Montgomery was transported to the Manchester Police Department. He was booked on the charges of second-degree murder, false applying
Wait,
physical
second
evidence,
degree murder.
abuse of a corpse, and tampering with a witness. The booking process was completed without incident, and he was then transported back to the Hillsborough County House of Correction. Although we are all pleased that we were able to bring forth these charges, they are of no solace to myself, the detectives behind me, who have worked tirelessly on this investigation, and more importantly, they bring no solace to the loved ones of Harmony Montgomery and her family and friends. Again, I want to take a moment to publicly thank the detectives and the New Hampshire Attorney General's office for their unwavering commitment and devotion to this investigation. Specifically behind me, in no particular order, Captain Sean Layton, Captain Matt LaRochelle, Detective Jack Dunleavy, Detective Scott Riley, Detective Max Rayhill, Deputy U.S. Marshal Billy Tufts, a couple more in the back of the room, Lieutenant Georgioulis, Detective Davenport, and Detective Coswick as well. Many, many people have sought justice for Harmony, and they are unmatched in their tenacity and their professionalism. Every single one of you has been the voice of Harmony in seeking justice for her. Said I wasn't going to do it. Has been your single motivation and number one priority for the past 10 months. I also want to thank your families who've also had to endure the long hours, missed family events, and all the sadness that this investigation has brought. As I had before, I want to personally acknowledge Senior Assistant Attorney General Jesse O'Neill and Benegatti. These two gentlemen are steady, professional, compassionate, and the ultimate pursuers of justice for Harmony. I'm certain that the charges that we have brought forward today will garner additional discussion, speculation, and undoubtedly will elicit a wide range of emotions from the public. I ask that in memory of Harmony, that we all make every effort to do something nice for a child today.
Oh, my God.
I know of no other way.
Oh.
I know of no other way to respect and honor this innocent and defenseless child than to extend an act of kindness to another child in her memory. Just take a few moments out of your day to say something nice to a child. Give him or her a hug, some special words of encouragement. Give them an extra hug, or just simply tell them that you love them and that you'll always protect them.
Oh.
I want to emphasize that our work is not finished, and that the gentleman with me today will not stop until this case is brought to the appropriate resolution. As always, I encourage members of the public to continue to use the dedicated tip line should they have any information at all that would assist us in investigation. Again, that dedicated tip line is 603-203-6060.
Do I have that right?
Again,
No.
that number is 603-203-6060, and that phone line is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
6060 203
Again, thank you all for
6060.
being here today. I'll now hand it back to the
203
Attorney General for some closing
6060.
comments. General.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you again to you and your team for all of the work that you put into this case and for the work yet to come. We have a lot of work ahead, but we will continue our work to seek justice for Harmony and all those who loved her. Before I close, I do want to acknowledge the work of our team.
My God, you
General's
guys.
office,
Whew.
especially Senior Assistant Attorney General Jesse O'Neill, who's been on this case from the beginning, and Senior Assistant Attorney General and Homicide Unit Chief Ben Agati. Both have worked closely and tirelessly with Chief Aldenberg and the Manchester Police Department in this investigation. And again, there is much more work to come. As to any further specifics or questions about the nature of evidence in this case, due to the fact that we now have
Oh, I love
charges
you,
against
Lips.
Mr. Montgomery, we're unable to make further comments at this time. Additional information will be made available through court filings and in court proceedings as the case moves forward. Thank you for your time.
Okay, let's talk for a few. That was tough to listen to, right? I can't wait to re-listen. I want to listen to it again. I want to hear the charges. Second degree murder, which I pulled up in Massachusetts. Let me show you guys. I don't know, the total of years he could face could be a lot because he's got 4 charges. Remember that. So second degree murder, let me show you. Present, stop screen. Oh my God, that's just so tough to hear and to think about him. Ooh. And then he gets in trouble for like trying to get her to go along with his story. So what is she saying? No, bitch. You were alone many times. I'm sorry. I'm not playing that shit. You had her on your food stamps. If you were that scared, you could have waited and went to somebody when he wasn't around for years. I'm not playing that. I don't buy that shit. Yeah, get you out of trouble. That's all right. So here, for attempted second-degree murder, which is a Class 2 felony, you will typically face a minimum sentence of 7 years and a maximum sentence of 21 years. Defenses to second-degree murder when charged with a charge as serious as second-degree murder. What were the other charges exactly? Do you guys remember? Was it abuse of a corpse? Hey, Tisha. Yeah, Gregory, but God only knows, she could be floating around in the sewer. And not even in maybe not necessarily whole. New Hampshire, not Massachusetts. Oh, okay. Well, still, I can change that and look that up. Tampering with the corpse under the age of... Wait, so let me see if that changes anything. 15 years. In general, in New Hampshire, you can... Is it in New... Where are the charges? Why is my brain not working? I can't even think straight. Where was the Guilford Street address? Because that's where they think it happened. Right? Where the house had the smell. She went along this long. Exactly. Don't hear. I can't wait to hear it in Summer and Oakley's case too. I know. I was crying, but sad crying. I would give her no plea without a location. Me too. Tell where she's at. And I believe she did. I said this back when they were searching the sewer. What a random place to look at an old apartment where, someone had to have been talking, indifference to a corpse. Okay. So let me see what you guys have to say. New Hampshire. Okay. After the fact. Okay. So second degree murder in New Hampshire is 15 years. Now we're going to look up abuse of a corpse. I'd like to hear that again. 6 months to 2 years. That's in Texas. What is it in New York? Just to get a general idea, because it could be different. Abuse of a corpse may include knowingly and willfully signing a certificate as having embalmed. Oh, it's a Class C felony. All right, I bet you, one sec. Let me pull up. I guarantee you we've got stuff coming out already, and that is what we're going to. Oh, Twitter. That probably the newscasters are probably there live tweeting. So let's go there and see what they have to say. I bet we'll get a better idea of the exact charges because we need to watch the press conference over again, really. But okay, skip for now. Holy God, I can't believe it. Thank God. Whew. That's what you get, buddy. Okay. StreamYard. Yeah, if you missed it, rewind back. I want to replay it, but I don't know exactly where to find it yet because it was a live viewing and you could not rewind. So I'd like to see the new mugshot. So what are you guys thinking? How are you feeling? Hey, Vexing Vixen. Why do you people have an addiction to these missing children cases? Frog, go somewhere and get fucked. Today's not the day. Get out of here. I'm not playing around today. Sorry, y'all probably didn't expect that out of me. I talk about kids because they don't have a voice, and that's what I'm called to. That's what I want to talk about. This is my channel. So if you don't like it, don't fucking watch. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Harmony doesn't have look at the adults around her. She needs people standing up for her. Thank God people are willing to stand up for her all over the internet. And the police officers and everybody. So don't even start with me on that. I'm not playing around. I'm not in the mood. I get sick of seeing that and hearing that. I cover the cases that my heart wants me to cover, that like I'm called to. That's you guys know. You don't have to be a creator to know that there's certain cases that you want to that you're like interested in, and some you're not. Some you can't, like the Dylan Rounds, I could not get that interested in. Kylie Rodney, I couldn't get that interested in. Certain parts I found interest in. So I didn't cover it like that, even though they were huge cases. Not everybody's here just to get do the cases that bring the people in. So just go on somewhere. Thank you, Jay. And thank you, Incognito Gypsy. They are my passion. I have, like, anybody who knows me know that Bentley's friends, all of our cousins, nieces, nephews, they are always with us. I always have other people's little kids. I love kids. Kids are so much cooler than adults. I was just saying this the other day at Bentley's field trip. I went to his kindergarten field trip. So all the kindergartners, I was talking to one of the moms, and I was like, kids are so much better. They're easy. You know, they're easy to deal with. They're just so pure, so innocent, so full of love, so full of joy and energy. So don't even come here with that. Okay. Now let me get y'all over to Twitter. Yeah, it's gross, Mo. That was just gross. Frog needs some love, but they ain't getting it here. I love you too, Shay Benet. If a child cannot trust the adults around them, oh my God. Are cruel. I blame computers. Technology has definitely changed our world, hasn't it? I'm totally absorbed in Quentin's case. Me too. I'm absorbed in a couple, but one is his. And I was going to talk about that today, but we'll talk about that like maybe on another stream. We have to speak up for these babies. Yes. Thank you, True Crime Karens. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Good to see you. Adults suck. Yes. I've always got like Bentley's friend. They're easy. They're really easy compared to adults. But let's look through this Twitter. Let's see if anybody was there. So, latest. Okay. God, look at that beautiful girl, you guys. And then you want to ask me why we're interested? Hello, this man on the right beat the hell out of her with his closed fist. And then they collected money for her for 2 years. And nobody, even her own mama, I'm sorry, spoke up for a long time. And that's just the way it is. Little humans and animals are the coolest to hang out with. You're totally right, Jen. Oh my God. I just look at her. I cannot with him. I'm so glad that they're not playing his games and they're not throwing out any of his confessions. Yeah, if you do nothing else today, please do one thing. Do something kind for one child in memory of Harmony. Give them a hug. Tell them you will always protect them. Tell them you're proud of them. They'll always protect them. When he said that, that got me in the gut. Play with them. Just do something. And look at her. Look at her. Okay. Details on specific charges below. Thank you so much. They didn't take questions and did not provide updates for the search of the body. Second-degree murder for recklessly causing the death of Harmony Montgomery, a person under 13 years of age, under circumstances manifesting an extreme difference to the value of human life by repeatedly striking Harmony Montgomery in the head with a closed fist in Manchester on or about December 7th, 2019, down to the date. Now, this is going to be a little more than your standard second-degree murder because she's under 13 years of age and he is the provider for her. They usually can give you extra years. Like they're kind of doing that same thing with Letitia Stalk. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're stressing yourselves out over something you have no control. It's Frog again. Okay, you piss me off, but your second name is pretty hilarious, I gotta admit. It's Frog again. We're not stressing ourselves out. Yeah, we were crying, but this is a good day. You know what I mean? This is good. He deserves to get in trouble for this. It's hard. How do you not care about this stuff, Frog? Frog. He is gone again. Uh-oh. Okay, Wolfie. Sorry, you done pissed off the bouncers here. Oh no, sis. I hope you feel better. Okay. Falsifying physical evidence for purposely altering, destroying, concealing, or removing the body of Harmony Montgomery. So let me look that up really fast in another window. Falsifying, how much time that will get. What is the standard sentence for falsifying? What was the exact thing? I'm sorry. Falsifying physical evidence. Physical evidence in 3.5 to 7 years. So we have 3.5 to 7, around 15, and then 2. So 15 plus 9, 24. Like the max right now we're at is 24. However, we also have the factors that she's under 13 and he was her he was the the one in custody of her. So abuse of a corpse for purposely and unlawfully removing, concealing, or destroying the corpse of Harmony in Manchester. Wait a minute. So he kills her on December 7th, and the charges for abuse of a corpse go all the way to March? Did he hold on to her body? Something's up here, you guys. When we get the arrest affidavit, the details are going to be very interesting because, I cannot wait for that. That's really weird. If her death was on pretty much, they gave the date. Let me go back to it. Look, you guys. Okay, so they give the date of in Manchester on or about December 7th. But the abuse of a corpse, excuse me, was between December 7th and March 4th. He was holding on to her. That refrigerator, there's a reason for that fridge. Oh my God. Oh Lord, help the inmates in jail around him and keep them from killing his ass. Because if I was in there for life, I would. I definitely would. I would definitely kick his ass. Oh my God, I just cannot. Tampering with witnesses, or now this one is so interesting. Let me go to the comments just for a second to make sure I'm not too far behind on anything. That's called passion. Love you, Gypsy. Deets on the streets. Adam Montgomery was charged with second-degree murder with the charges I'm going over right now. And I'll show you one sec. Exactly. Deets on the streets. I was telling everyone that your channel was really good to keep up with what's going on yesterday. He may get real justice after the trial. Wow, we were thinking that at the same time. Crazy. So yeah, it's second-degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, abuse of a corpse. Now, this is the one I'm really interested in. Tampering with witness. I'm interested in them all, but this is weird, and I believe that she did talk. So tampering with witnesses or informants for purposely attempting to induce or otherwise cause Kayla to testify or inform falsely between December 7th and January of 2022. Are you kidding me? Kayla, you guys know whenever, like during all those body cams, he was with a new girlfriend. Kayla was with her kids in like some home. Okay. There is no reason that she couldn't have spoken up. They weren't even allowed to have contact with each other. So I don't buy that shit. I'm sorry. Kayla, you know what? I appreciate you telling us some of what happened, but I don't believe you. I don't believe, I'm not going to believe everything she has to say, you guys. How do you feel? Are you going to believe the information Kayla comes forward with? Shay Monet, I do too. I'm really curious if, absolutely. I'm really curious if, thank you, Criminality, for letting me know it was happening. I lost my train of thought now. What I was curious about, where is her body? I don't know, Tracy. She deserves a proper burial. So I don't know. If she's going to talk, then she might as well. Hopefully she told them where, and I assume there's a reason they were in the sewer. There's a reason they got the bridge. You know what I mean? So probably is that reason. It's just taking time because whatever they collected there, they had to, send stuff to the lab. They had a ton of stuff to go through. And I believe this is just a product of that. I believe he definitely could have been threatening her, but she covered for him once she got away from him. Yep, that's how I feel. During their relationship, they weren't around each other 24/7, but still, okay, we'll give you a little bit of grace there, but you guys were away from each other. Why did it take Mama so long to speak up, especially since she knew Adam was unhinged? I don't know. I really don't know. I think that she tried before. It still was a while. Think about it. December 7th. Her mom's talking about Easter baskets. They hadn't seen each other for months and months. She gets the same grace she showed Harmony, in my opinion. Thank you, good grandma. She collected money in Harmony's name. Absolutely. Oh my God, you guys, I'll go through a couple more Twitter things and then I'm going to let you guys go for now because I do want to come back later if I can. Other charges: falsifying physical evidence, abuse of a corpse, tampering with witnesses or informants. Harmony's body has not been found. Officials are pleading to anyone with information regarding the location of her remains or the circumstances of her murder to call or text. Do you realize how hard he would have to? I just can't believe with his bare hands he killed this baby. That's just so disgusting. It's going to take a lot of force and a lot of effort, because you hear about women who have tried suffocating kids and stuff. It's it takes more than they're expecting. I just cannot. He will be arraigned tomorrow, so we'll get some court records and we'll go through them as soon as they come out. I'll be watching tomorrow. And actually, we'll probably see it on camera. Matter of fact, if we do, I will stream it because I cannot wait for that. When the arrest affidavit comes out, that's going to be, because on that affidavit, they have to put, like, they're not going to put as much evidence as they would bring forth during a trial, but they have to show that they had, actually, we were talking about this earlier with Lyric and Devin, to show that they have probable cause to arrest. So they're going to give a few reasons why. But I'll tell you what, Kayla, she's certainly not getting the kind of trouble she deserves. If anybody wants up on the panel, I want to give you guys the opportunity to say something. If you want to say something, it is a big day and the chat's kind of dwindling down a little bit. So if, before we go, ooh, Jen, I would love that. I'm definitely going to stream it. Jen Lou, I'm planning on a couple that I want. Letitia Stout, Adam Montgomery, Megan Boswell, and the Daybells. So if you want to do, I know you want to do some Daybell stuff with me. If you want to do some of the other stuff, the other ones, let me know, because I know that's your favorite. That's your thing. So I would love to do some days with you. Good old Frog came back. A lot of these, don't delete them yet. A lot of these cases are from the child trafficking, and your local sheriffs have been paid off to allow this stuff to happen. You getting involved in something that will make you a target. Good old Frog. I wonder if that's what's happening in Summer's case. These people do suck, Tess. Kayla's not innocent. No, she's not. Bye, Jody. Thank you for being here. Vexing Vixen, I agree. Okay, Jen. Well, yeah, I cannot wait. Then I look forward to it. Anyways, but especially with you, I love a panel with Jen Lou. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna get schooled on a couple things. Ooh, yeah, that'd be great. True Crime Karens. You're a lucky frog. Well, I mean, they're really determined, so I don't want to block them again unless they're rude again. And yeah, sorry for cussing you out, Frog, but dude, don't come in here whenever we're going through something like this that's so meaningful and important to a lot of us and start that shit. That's the only thing. But if anybody wants to come up and have something to say, let me know. I'll thank you, Deets on the Streets. Or don't let me know. There's the link. And if not, I'll give it like a minute or two. And if not, I will see you guys later. I think we'll talk about some of the stuff that, some of the stuff that's come out with Quentin. And I know that actually, I know today there's a few lives that I think Melissa Jade has a live right after this. Decipher Podcast has a live tonight, I think, but I haven't seen it scheduled yet. Oh, hey. Hey.
Hi, girl. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you? Emotional, but okay. How are you?
Same way. It's a good thing that I was just I didn't know anything was even going on, and I've had some other issues in my personal life going on, and I had text Mo and I said, "Do you want to go live?" I said, "I need to just get, get some things off my mind. I need to redirect my mind." And she said, "I'm at Allie's, and there's a press conference about Adam Montgomery coming up." I said, "What? For real?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "But I thought maybe you were resting, and I didn't want to wake you up because I'll message you. But anyway, but then when I turned over, I was like, it's a good thing no one could hear with the microphone on, because yeah, I've got to pray for forgiveness after some of those words." How dare that man? How
Oh, I
dare
know.
he?
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my
Well,
God. Mm.
I'm gonna say I'm a little. I'm glad you got up. First, let me say I hope that everything's okay and going okay. I'm sorry to hear there's stuff going on, and if you need to talk, you can always message me. But then, as far as Adam goes, I gotta say I'm a little disappointed because after we total up those charges, that's still like only 30, 40 years, and then he might serve half of it. I don't know. That sucks. At least it's something. So I'm happy to see movement, but he
Well,
deserves
and
more.
let's remember this. This is a start. This is more than what we had 6 months ago. This is a start.
You're
This
right. And
means
that,
somebody talked. And if somebody talked once, somebody will talk again.
there you go. And maybe
So,
they'll find her and things will change and
yeah.
that charge will change. But if she's been gone for this long, I mean, I hate to be graphic, you guys, but I don't know what they'll be able to determine from finding her. So,
Well, and let's
what
also
evidence.
remember, Allie, is as graphic as it sounds, even if they can't find her body, they can still prosecute for murder. I still go back to the little boy in Tennessee, Joe Clyde Daniels. Dad confessed 3 times, recanted 3 times, 5 years old, autistic. His dad is now serving 45 years to life in prison for killing the little boy, and mom is serving 18 years in prison for child abuse, child neglect, and failure to report a death of unnatural causes within a timely manner. So
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think just because they can't find the body that he will not go to prison. Don't think that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, Jin Lou.
Hey, babe, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Happy to see you. How are you?
I'm all right. I can't believe my eyes leaked. Usually I'm good about that, but today, for whatever, maybe because I'm gonna blame you. You
I'm
having eye
sorry.
leakage made me have leakage. Yeah, that's what we're going with. I just wanted to come real quick and say, don't despair about the length of time on each of these charges because let's say, why is that always happen when I go click unmute? That my neighbor. I love his vehicle,
It's
but it's
okay.
obnoxious. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's Florida. Don't despair about the charges and the time that they carry because should he be convicted of all of the charges, the judge can sentence the charges to run consecutively, which means that he will have to do the time for each charge before the next time starts for the following charge and so on and so on and so on. And so very likely if the judge were to do that, he'll never get out of prison, I should say, because it won't be jail.
Well, someone also said in the chat, I forgot he has those gun charges, so he's going to be doing some time for that too. So,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they might make it run like he might have to do time on the gun charges that run concurrently, which means that he's serving time on that charge plus whatever charge he gets from Harmony. But after that could be the only one that's run that the judge decides can be run
the same time.
concurrently. Yeah, because
Okay.
Jake Wagner, the way that they worked and he took a plea deal. He pled guilty to 8 counts of first-degree murder plus other like weapons charges and obstruction and all that stuff and burglary. And his sentences will run consecutively. So he would never get out of, I mean, it's like 180 years or some such. He'll never be out.
Okay. Well, I got a question for you guys. And okay, so and I've seen it with Letitia Stalk. Like she got charged with murder, and then they found his body, and they added like 3 or 4 like add-ons. I don't know what they call it, but because like Gannon was under a certain age, she could get more time because she was the caretaker. So I wonder if that would be the case here as well.
It should be because it's like a person. It's they charged her with like first degree murder by to a child under 12 by a person in position of trust. She was his
Yep.
caretaker. She was his parent. So she had an extra. She had an extra, if you want to me, an extra layer of responsibility. Jen Lou, I'm sorry, that means pick up, but is that the way that you understand it, Jen Lou? That means she had an extra layer of responsibility to make sure he was safe.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
But I don't think. Okay, I. It's always possible that there could be additional charges coming, but
That's true.
just from listening to the charges he's already got, um, the only thing that I can think of that would be an additional charge on him is the state and government, like federal benefits fraud, because they collected what food stamps. That's federal, and if they had food stamps, it's very likely that they had Medicaid or whatever the state health care is in. Why can't I think of where they're at? We've been talking about it for an hour.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
New Hampshire. There we go. That's, obvious. That's, so they could charge him with that if they wanted to.
Now with Gannon, they originally charged Letitia with murder because they said that there was enough blood in his bedroom, but the carpet that had soaked through, that there was no way he could survive it. After they
Right.
found his body, they charged and did the autopsy, determined how he died. They added the blunt force trauma blade to the head, that she had shot him. I mean, they added several charges after they found. So if they ever find Harmony and do an autopsy, then they could always add charges. Okay, you killed her by doing this. You killed her by beating her. I mean, this is gory. I'm sorry, guys, but like you killed her by a trauma to her head. You stabbed her. Things like that.
Well, yeah, in theory, that's 100%. You're 100% correct. However, I think with this case, it's, to me, it seems like this is pretty much what they're going to do. Gannon's case was different in that they were prepared to go ahead with a no body prosecution for Letitia because of the amount of blood. But the truth is that I don't know. It depends obviously on what they did with her and where they put her. Whether they will be, and this is, I'm sorry, you guys, trigger warning, but whether there will really be enough of her to,
yes,
do ideally let's find her and get her a burial. Bless her little heart.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what I said about little Quentin. Let's find Quentin and get him a burial, and then take care of whoever did whatever to him. Let's find her.
See here,
right, what's
abuse of a corpse. This is so interesting. Okay, so abuse of a corpse on the first charge. Let me go ahead to that first. It says she passed with this on December 7th, 2019. But the abuse of a corpse charge is dated between December 7th and March 4th. So they must have held on to her. He must have held on to her. Or went back because, oh my God. And then the fridge that they took. It
wait. I just thought of what that might be.
Okay.
Not just holding on to her, but perhaps dismembering. That's a frequent charge when that specific thing occurs, particularly because they've given dates. So it sounds to me like what he did was he then dumped different parts at different times. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's probably
and
what
that's
happens.
why they had the fridge and the sewer was being searched.
Yep. Yeah.
My God, he's so
Yeah.
disgusting.
He's yeah, and so is Kayla. And in my opinion, I understand a battered woman's defense. I get it, and I support it when it's appropriate. However, there is a significant amount of time where she was no longer with him, and even if you account for that, and then working through whatever fear she had, she still had more than enough time
Absolutely. That's what I
to
think
speak up
too.
Mhm.
and
Which I
chose
guess
not
do
to.
do you think they scared her and made her think that she's going to be charged with it too, and that's why she finally ultimately did?
Well, yeah,
Or
because most states, you don't have to be the principal, meaning you don't have
Mhm.
to be the one who actually does the unaliving. If you're present, do nothing to stop it, which a lot of people will say, well, look what they were doing. Of course, I was in fear. Okay. So the doesn't do anything to stop it, you know, doesn't really matter. But she didn't do anything after the fact either. She was, they spoke to her and she didn't tell the truth. So they probably did tell her,
yep.
look, we're going to charge you exactly like we charged him because we don't have to, you don't have to be the unaliver to get the same charges. That's
Yeah,
the
Mhm.
truth.
you were there. If you were there and you were part of it,
Correct.
and
Any part of it in any
It's
capacity. If she'd have taken one single Clorox wipe and wiped a wall,
yep.
she participated.
it's
So
the
Oh
same
my
thing,
God.
we tell our teenage kids when they're out with their where they're out and about with their friends. If your friend goes in and robs a 7-Eleven and you're in the vehicle and you do nothing to stop it, you don't notify the police, hey, my friend just did this, then you're going down just like your friend is. I mean,
Yep.
right.
that's the way that I look at it. You're going
And
to
Well,
get
they
it's true.
charged just like them.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
seen
yeah.
cases where people say there's like a car full of people and they rob a bank and someone gets killed in the process. The people in the car waiting also get murder charges because they were
Yeah.
committing the
Hmm.
felony together. And yeah. Mm,
Exactly. So, the only way out of a charge catching the same charges is to, as soon as you get free away from the people, tell the cops, report it immediately,
Hmm.
and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
likely won't get charged,
yeah.
and
We've
you'll
always
likely
told
end
our
up being a
boys,
witness.
if you're ever in a situation like that, the minute you're out of that vehicle, you call 911 and you tell them exactly what you just saw, and
Hmm.
you know that you did not have any part in it, but that you are you notifying them. You open up, you tell them everything you saw immediately.
Yep.
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Well, I guess I'm going to wrap it up and go on
Yeah.
and maybe come back in a little bit and talk about some of this stuff. I wanted to do a live just talking about everything happening with Quentin, more people speaking out, get opinions. I don't know. So I might be back in a bit, but
All right, babe. Well, thanks
anyway,
for having me up.
thank you guys for
Thank you for
coming up.
having
I
me on
appreciate it so
too.
much.
All right,
Oh, I
babe.
love
Hey,
this.
Bye.
do you have some
Bye, Jen.
paperwork or
Love you.
something that you're reading off on his charges, Allie? Bye, Jen.
Uh,
Do you have something
I
you're
have.
reading? Because I missed some stuff today.
Yes. So I'm on Twitter. Actually, this was I guess she's verified. So it looks like, oh, she's with 7 News, a reporter. She has posted exactly what the police said the charges were. I mean, I can get those really quick and send them to you if you want. If that's what you're asking.
Okay, what's her Twitter handle? And I'll look it up if you don't mind telling me.
Okay. It is Victoria Price. And she
Victoria
has two
Price.
images. She has 2 images she uploaded that looks like notes images where she typed out exactly what he said.
Okay, all right, I found her. She's verified. I got her. Thank you so much because I missed a lot
Awesome.
today, but I'm going to send you a message in a bit. Thank you so much for letting me up. I really do appreciate it.
Thank
Hey,
you for
Search and
I really
Rescue
do appreciate
Mom.
it. All right.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
talk to
I'll
you
talk to you
soon.
soon.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Okay, you guys. No one reported anything. No, it was years. It was a long time. Thank you, Christina. You're amazing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for caring. Even old frog, thanks for asking. Thank Teresa for letting me know it was happening. She's like, "Can you stream? Are you at school?" I figured like I can't do it, but I want to see and talk about it. So hey, Vicky, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Darkness Exposed. I've been enjoying your channel as well, and I think did you also do some stuff with Harmony? I'll have to go check it out. You guys, good job. I love you, and I'll see you guys later. And I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna go pick up Bentley from school, so talk to you soon. Bye. I couldn't do it right. I can't even do it right now. My voice is just ugh. Nope, just know how much you invest. Oh, thank you, T. I love you guys. I love you, Woofy. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Still can't do it right. Bye.